Teacher. Hello, student. Today marks the 50th anniversary of the significant Kesavananda Bharati judgment of 1973. Are you aware of this case? Student. No, teacher. Could you tell me more about it? Teacher. Absolutely. This case involved a petition against the Kerala government. The allegation was that they violated fundamental rights, specifically Articles 25, 26, and 31, by compulsorily acquiring land under the Kerala Land Reforms Act of 1963. This case was heard by a bench of 13 judges, the largest ever assembled in the Supreme Court. Student. That sounds impressive. What were the outcomes of this case? Teacher. Well, the key outcomes of this case include the introduction of the Basic Structure Doctrine. This doctrine upheld the 24th Amendment, stating that Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution without altering its fundamental principles. It also corrected judgments of the Goloknath case and clarified Article 368's role in defining amending powers and procedures. Student. What does the Basic Structure Doctrine mean, exactly? Teacher. The Basic Structure Doctrine ensures that the fundamental features of our Constitution are not tampered with by any organ of the state. This includes respecting the separation of powers and the role of Parliament. It's crucial for our courts to exercise restraint in interpreting the Constitution and upholding this basic structure. Student. And what's the significance of this doctrine? Teacher. The Basic Structure Doctrine plays several critical roles. It serves as a check on the power of Parliament to amend the Constitution. It ensures that our Constitution remains a living document, preserving its fundamental values and principles. Also, it establishes foundational principles in Indian constitutional law, like the rule of law and the separation of powers, and ensures that the federal structure of our Constitution is not undermined. Student. Wow, that's significant indeed. But are there any challenges we face with this doctrine? Teacher. Yes, there certainly are. The scope of the Basic Structure Doctrine can be a point of contention, leading to differing interpretations and confusion. The doctrine may sometimes lead to excessive judicial activism. For example, in 2019, the Supreme Court struck down the NJAC Act aimed at reforming the appointment process for judges. It can also sometimes conflict with parliamentary sovereignty. Student. Could you give an example of such a conflict? Teacher. Sure. Take the removal of special status for Jammu and Kashmir under the J&K Reorganization Act, 2019. This was challenged in the Supreme Court as it was claimed to undermine federalism, secularism, and the right to self-determination. However, the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the act. Student. So what's the way forward then? Teacher. The Supreme Court needs to provide a clearer definition of the basic structure, including the fundamental principles and values that cannot be amended. This is crucial for the consistent application of the doctrine and to ensure a comprehensive understanding of it among the public.